Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan and welcome to my video, Stop It! Which is inspired by, I just did a session for a friend, and we were talking about, when we kind of have those wobbles in life, you're cruising along and then you kind of start heading down the rabbit hole where you're having, bad feeling thoughts, and then maybe you didn't do something so right, maybe you weren't sensitive enough, and you start doubting yourself. And then, of course, once you start doubting yourself and heading down the rabbit hole, then you give yourself a hard time, and then you go further down the rabbit hole, and you start feeling bad. So, Stop It's about, and I just wrote an article / video, which will be coming soon, and it's all about getting, keeping on course. So, when you go off course, when you're giving yourself a hard time, when you're having a wobble, when you're heading down the pathway of, having thoughts and focusing on things that don't feel good, like the lack of what you want, or things that you've created in your life that you don't want, you'd like to get rid of. But of course, the more you focus on those things you want to get rid of, the worse it feels, and you're heading down the rabbit hole of not feeling good, etc., giving yourself a hard time. Well, just stop it! Just stop it. Just stop doing the shit that is not helping you any. Of course, it's oftentimes difficult to stop yourself, especially when you got a lot of momentum going in that negative direction. But stop it! Just stop. Stop. Just distract yourself. Squirrel, kangaroo, a bird. Distract yourself with anything that is going to distract you from your pattern. There's a great story told by Tony Robbins. This lady on stage, and she was telling him, about this drama and that drama and her husband, and blah, 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 and he pours his water on her head. And she's just, of course, shocked and amazed. Like, what the heck's this guy doing? And he doesn't even kind of give it any attention. He just, so what were you saying about your husband? Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, you did blah, 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 blah. And then he pours his water on her head again. And she's like, of course, more shocked and amazed. And he said, what were you saying about your husband? And she's like, oh, well, I guess it's really no big deal. So, the point is, distract yourself. Stop it! Say in your head, when you start heading down the rabbit hole of bad feeling thoughts, and you're built up a whole shitload of momentum of stuff that you don't like, don't want, and don't really appreciate. So stop it, and then pivot, focus on what you do like, what's easy to like, love, and appreciate. Focus on your dreams, focus on creating what you want. Distract yourself with stop it, and then focus on what you do want. Get yourself back on course. Stop giving yourself a hard time that you got off course, because it's really no big deal. You haven't failed. You haven't done anything wrong. You just kind of got off course a little bit. You were heading down the yellow brick road, and then, there was something that distracted you, some sort of drama or trauma. But don't let yourself get distracted by the dramas and traumas. Instead, get distracted by the flowers and the fairies and the kangaroos and the squirrels and along the way. And then, when you get off track, when you're heading down the pathway of things that you don't like and don't want, and the lack of what you do want, and you've got a lot of momentum going there, and the train feels like it's not going to stop, just stop it! And distract yourself on things that are easy to like, love, and appreciate, and have fun. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So have fun along the way to the Emerald City. And it doesn't matter how many distractions happen along the way. No big deal. Just get your train back on course, so to speak. Get your ship back on course, and have fun. That's the biggest course correction you can possibly make to keep you on course, is always have fun. So I hope you got something from this video. Please share it with your friends. Come visit me at ZaKaiRan.com. Go get yourself a free copy of my audio and video series, The 10 Secrets of Success, at 10secrets.info. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. Thanks again for watching this video. Or if I turn this into a podcast, thanks for listening to this podcast. And remember to make life a holiday. Woohoo! Yeah!